What up, people? It's your boy Manny Salgado. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Manny's Mexican Minute. This time we're in Dallas, Texas. Yes, it's hot. Yes, it's been a crazy trip, but we found Wok Star. We heard about it, brand new place. Figure, let's go check it out, right? So follow me.
So what these are traditional soup dumplings. So a lot of people think that they hear and they think that it's dumplings inside of a soup.
Yeah.
And it's contrary to that, it is
Right.
soup inside of a dumpling.
Correct.
So what you want to do is you take your spoon and you use the tongs and you want to pick it up and you set it onto your plate. At which point you want to bite a small hole in the skin of the dumpling with your teeth, and you want to suck out all of the soup first. If not, you'll get hot soup everywhere. It's a whole thing. It's funny, but it kind of burns. So you suck out all of the soup first, and then you'll use the dumpling sauce, and you pour a little bit into the dumpling, and then you pop the rest of it into your mouth, and that's whenever you enjoy it.
Gotcha.
Absolutely phenomenal. It'll change your life.
Bingo.
You want me to try this?
Sure.
I'm scared. Good flavor. That's really good.
Delicious.
Very good. Oh man,
It smells so good.
it's really good. I think I got it all.
Now, what is this sauce here?
We just call it the dumpling sauce. It's made of like vinegar. I think it has a little bit of soy sauce. I know it has some ginger,
Okay.
some garlic. A lot of his sauces are a little bit more like secret type of recipes. Like he's the one that makes all of them.
Sure.
I'm talking like the basic ingredients, like the things that have common allergies.
Sure.
But other than that, it's kind of secret.
Gotcha. Delicious?
Has your life changed forever?
It has.
Alright guys, so number one, we love the hospitality down here. We're only on our appetizers, and this is edamame. If you've never had edamame, let me just tell you, you don't want to do this. You don't want to just put it in and just start doing the entire thing. It's kind of a little trick to it, so you want to put it in, and you will squeeze the pea pods out. See that? And the little empty dishes so you throw that away. You know? So again, simple, they just follow right out. So you can kind of see, I want to zoom in here. By doing that with your teeth, it opens it up. You feel me? Bingo. And in it goes. They are delicious. If you never had edamame and you have the opportunity to order it like they do here, make sure you order. You won't regret it. These are delicious, by the way. Crisp, fresh, steamed, a little salty, a little salt on there.
Great
Definitely
flavor.
have to order them. Great flavor. You definitely have to order them. And egg roll. The egg roll that we had,
He ate it too fast.
it was so good. I ate it so fast.
I have mine.
So just so you know, you want to order the egg rolls, the edamame. The soup dumplings were amazing. You have to order those. Stay tuned for more. All right, people. So I'm loving my this is the prawns with a sweet and spicy pineapple mix. But Teresa gave me some of the combo la mian. These are the noodles that my man was back there doing. Now I'm probably gonna put a little bit of him doing them or making them before the video starts. But anyway, dude, how often when's the last time you tried some hand-pulled noodles? These are fire. This flavor is fucking awesome. I was gonna say freaking, but it wouldn't do it justice. You gotta cuss when it's good, you know? It's that good where you gotta say some stupid shit. That's what you gotta do. This is fucking awesome. These are fucking awesome. And I know you're thinking like it's a whole lot of noodles. You should see her plate.
This is the original plate.
But you know what? They're light. It's not like they're that heavy, dense, Italian, pre-box, pre-made. They're light. This is fire, man. I kind of wish I would have ordered this too, but I needed to order my shrimp and pineapple too. Oh, and let me put some of this up on here. Because we got shiitake mushrooms in here. So this is the fried vermicelli. Now, normally back home, I go all the way to Chinatown to have me some of this. Or I try to find a Filipino lady that I know to make me some pancit. But this is fried vermicelli, Thai style. With the shiitake mushroom in there and the mushrooms. Fire. It surprised me. It really surprised me, and I have to say this out loud. It surprised me the place that looked so trendy was actually this good. Because a lot of the times, it's really super trendy, really nice, nicely decorated and everything. But then the food is like, meh. Here, it's actually quite the opposite. They're both banging, and the service is great. And it's not just because I'm recording. They're the same way with everybody. So they're really working hard for their money, man. I gotta give it to them. 10 out of 10, actually 12 out of 10 on the lamian, 10 out of 10 on the vermicelli, and then 10 out of 10 on the shrimp. Fire. Stay tuned for more. Shrimp prawns with sweet and spicy pineapple, fried vermicelli, and the lo mein. Look at that. Teresa, will you dig into that while I have you on camera?
Bear with me because I'm not very good with chopsticks.
Let's do this. Let's see. Yeah, just lift it on up. Look at that. Hand pulled by the man back there. Look at that. Amazing. Wow, that looks so good.
I don't know how to eat it.
Good flavor. Amazing. Amazing. She said it. Can't wait to get into the vermicelli, dude. You know what? Just so you guys know, in Rockford, I still haven't found anybody that has fried vermicelli. So look at that. Oh yeah. You're gonna eat some of that, and then look at that prawn, man. Look at that. Woo! Some white rice. Let's do this. How long you been doing this?
Huh?
How long you been doing this?
多长时间？你这玩这个多长时间了？
30 years.
Yes, he actually went to university in culinary school in China.
Nice.
And studied because it's definitely a delicacy. It's a much appreciated part of China.
Yes, it's an art. And that's how they make noodles. Look at that. Wow. Bingo. Done.
Thank you.
Thanks, boss.
谢谢 boss.
Okay, people. So I made a friend here, Charity, and I got to meet her boss, which is
David Romano.
David Romano. The man owns 49 restaurants, 11 different concepts. So I figured these are the type of people I need to talk to about some of the food industry that's happening out here in Dallas. So question for you, Charity. More of a comment. Maybe you can elaborate on this. We've been here for 5 days, and I love helping food trucks back home. How come I haven't seen not one single food truck in all of Dallas yet?
It's actually a really sad story. Dallas used to be really, really big on food trucks.
Okay.
Clyde Warren Park would have 20, 50 even. For a long time, that was kind of like a staple here in Dallas. And then the pandemic happened, and they all had to shut down. And unfortunately, they couldn't just keep up revenue or anything to be able to come back after the pandemic. So we lost all of them.
So I've also been noticing on Facebook that so many of them are for sale.
Yes. I mean, that's what they've had to do to, that was their livelihood, that was their career.
Yeah, because we went down to Clyburn Park and not one single food truck. Now, I know it is hot as hell. It's 100 degrees today or something like that.
About, a little bit over, I think.
Plus, it's humid. Thank you, by the way, because I went to a restaurant yesterday that had a fireplace on outside.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know why. It's like hell couldn't get any hotter, right? But to that point, maybe it's because it's hot. Is that maybe a reason? Because they are like little ovens.
Summertime was the biggest time for it because that's tourists.
Really?
People, everyone comes here, and so that was their biggest time, biggest money time.
Wow. So, and then you've been in the restaurant industry here for how long?
About 2.5 years.
2 years. Do you think it's growing exponentially, or do you think it's like slowing down? Because I know a lot of restaurants did close down because of COVID.
So weirdly enough, it was starting to slow down before COVID.
Sure.
Because we were the biggest restaurant capital in the world, and so.
You gave me an interesting statistic. Speaking of that, how many restaurants per person?
Before COVID, there was 3.1 restaurants to every one person here in Dallas, and Dallas has a pretty large population. So we had the highest restaurant capita in the world.
Wow.
So it was starting to kind of slow down because there wasn't really much anyone else could do anymore.
Sure.
Then the pandemic happened and everything kind of shut down, and there's a lot of places that did make it through.
Wow.
So since things have reopened and we're full capacity again, we've kind of taken off. It's given new restaurateurs this foot in the door, I guess, to be able to take it off and do even more. So.
And that's part of the reason why we're here. We're doing some research, right? It's kind of crazy. We see a lot of restaurants opening up over in the North Dallas area, and it's just booming because of all the new construction. Mm-hmm. So I also understand that Dallas is growing so much.
Yes.
In the time that you've been here, because you're originally from Shreveport, we already talked about that. In the time that you've been here, how much do you think Dallas has grown?
Quite a bit, even in the 2.5 years I've been here. There's always construction going down. Personally, I live in the downtown area. Sure. And there's always new apartments going up. There's always new construction happening, always new stores coming in. So you can't even keep track of what's around, honestly.
I know. So we have so many friends that have moved here. It's kind of crazy, not just from Rockford, but Chicago, St. Louis. We came down here and we have maybe like 20 people to visit. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know. Maybe you guys might catch me here. If you do, best believe I'm going to be hitting up Wok Star because the place was awesome. So thank you again for the hospitality.
Anytime.
The food was amazing. And there you have it, folks. If you're looking for a food truck, you might want to check out the Dallas Facebook pages. I hope that before I leave, I catch a food truck.
It'd be nice.
It'd be nice. All right, people, until next time, love, peace, and taco grease.